is my reasons for why you should invest in a village, go out in a village. And even if that village is very, very small, 1 or 2 people, all the support that you can get really helps with having a baby. This is my second cup of coffee of the day, and it's totally worth it. Your village is your support system when it comes to parenting, and that means whenever you need a break, whenever you need some help, when you need some advice, it may just be a simple phone call. This is why you should have certain people to help you through parenting, because I don't believe that you can do anything alone. Let's be real, any journey that you take in this world comes with some sort of instruction manual. If it doesn't come with some sort of instruction manual, you learn through experience, you learn through other people's experience, and you learn through what other people say. If you want to become an expert, you got to find the information, right? I know parenting isn't so simple and it isn't so easy to find the answers, but let me tell you how your village will help you become a better parent. So one of the biggest things that I struggled with within the first year and a half of marriage is like really not having enough time to do my own thing and build that relationship with my partner. For me, I had been with my husband for like 12, 13 years before I'd had a kid. It was just me and him. And I even said to him, like a lot of the times when I got pregnant, like, oh, I wonder how it's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be any different. And it is different, but there are times where I do like it being with just us two. And there are times, most of the time, where I really like us being a 3. The dynamics change, and I do think that having that support system allows you to have glimpses of that old life that you potentially really miss. It's not always going to be exactly the same, but it also gives you time to rest, rejuvenate, and go back to being a really good parent. The second thing is like having a support system allows you not to be a martyr. It allows you not to be burnt out. So the biggest thing is being a mom is like you could be up multiple times during the night, and then you got to wake up super early, and then you've got to do all the feeds, especially when they're young. They're very, very, very dependent on you. So the more support that you have, like if somebody can come in and cook your meals, somebody can come in and like help you out here or there. It doesn't need to be every single time, but if you get a little bit of help just navigating your home, you got somebody feeding the baby while you have a bit of a nap or whatever it may be, it gives you an opportunity to not burn out. And that's one of the biggest things that I think that I just felt I really struggled with a burnout. Like I felt like, oh, I'm not being a good mom because I'm burnt out and I'm sleep deprived and I don't really enjoy it. What I really should have done in hindsight is reach out to my village, which I had a lot of. When you become a mom, you try to do it by yourself. And actually, that is just not what we were meant to do. The way that society used to be, we used to bring children up in a community, in a environment. And I know it's not as easy anymore because there's so many different contributing factors to this. We don't live type of society anymore. We live more, especially in the West, in an individualistic society. Things have changed. People need to be at work, you know, you have to potentially send your kid to nursery. And one bit of advice I've told myself when I first had a baby is that ask for help and don't be ashamed in asking for help. And normalizing that, I think I would have had a better journey in being a mum and not feeling so bad about it. Get mum friends, get your community, get your mum friends. So you could do that over a multitude of ways. You could meet people at mum groups, at local library, loads of libraries in my borough here do free baby sessions. You can meet people within your area. There are so many apps now that you can choose. Those mum friends, I'll tell you this, I was like, oh my God, so grateful to them. My mum friends have got me out of the dark. Like they are my village, they are my go-to. They help me, especially the ones who've got kids a little bit older than me. They've got some really good advice for me. And some of them have got good advice for me in terms of being like, oh, I didn't do this, but I think that you should do it because you will thank yourself for it in the future. And that is the real type of friend that you need. The honest mum friend who tells you how it is, doesn't sugarcoat it, who's got your back, and you can have a good moan and vent to. And who knows, like they know how you feel when you've woken up for the 5th time in the night and you're absolutely in mom rage mode, guilt and missing your kid. They understand every single feeling through and throughout. There are some people who 100% who are not moms who get it as well. But get your mum friends, get your community, get your people who really understand what you're going through, have sympathy, and who are there to support you. Trust me, it will be a different experience. Like you will feel like you can do this once you have some sort of community and backing behind you. Your village just helps you through it. So my advice is really go out there and look for that village. If it's with your family, absolutely fantastic. If you've already got mum friends, great. But if you don't have that, go to these classes, go to the free library baby and bounce and rhyme things. Ask your midwife if there are any local places where mums meet. Check out any community center. Maybe join some Facebook groups in your area. Find your village, find your people. It doesn't have to be someone who's gonna take your baby. It doesn't have to be someone who's gonna clean your house. Obviously, if they do those things, absolutely fantastic. It just might be somebody that you could talk to in the middle of the night when you are breastfeeding or you're having an absolute meltdown, and they make you feel okay and normal about it, and you feel like you can do this then. Let's chat in the comments below. Who's your village? Do you have one? Do you want one? Yeah, I'm really intrigued to know.